Hi, my name is Greg Alexander and I'm an account manager at Morago, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a new advertiser. So from the advertiser table we'll need to select the new advertiser button, which is just here. That will take us through to the Advertiser Creation wizard. This is a 5-step process. It's relatively easy and fairly self-explanatory. We'll work through it now. The first step is company information. This is where you just enter all the details related to the organisation that you wish to create a record for. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So once all those details have been added, we'll click the next button and move on to step 2, which is login information. This is essentially where you create the login details for the user that you want to be using. And again, once all those details have been added, we'll click the next button and move on to step 3. This is account information. So from this step you can choose the language that the interface appears in. At the moment we've got English, French and German as options, but it's possible for us to add in other options later at your request should you need that. We also have time zone, which is the time zone that the advertiser account will appear in. At the moment it's set to GMT Standard Time, but a variety of time options are available. I'll leave that at GMT for now. The last option to select is currency. At the moment we can accept sterling, Indian rupee, euros and dollars. If you wish to add any other currencies, that can be done on request, so please get in touch if you're interested in doing something different from the options here. I'll select sterling for this particular one. Once all those details have been added, we'll then click the next button again to move on to the finance details. So the first thing that you'll see in the finance details is the customer reference number. This is just an administrative number that can be put in for your own records. The VAT reg number and the VAT code are used for tax purposes. If you do not pay tax, then you can add the VAT reg number in the box provided, and then the VAT code as well. So on this particular system it's possible to select 0 rated or export as a VAT code. You can then input a VAT reg number if you wish, and that will register it fully as being VAT exempt. There's an option here which allows you to add separate details if the billing details are not the same as the ones that you're using to create the account with. If you select that, you then get the options to add those details in. As they are the same in this particular instance, we don't need to do that right now. The last option is the account type. There are 3 account types: budget, prepay and credit. Budget accounts are used if you want to create invoices against this particular account and pay in that way. So an insertion order can be added to an advertiser account for a certain amount, and the funds can be uploaded in that way and paid off in exactly the same way. Prepay uses credit cards, so credits and debit cards are used to add funds to an account. The last option is credit. This applies a rolling monthly allowance to an account, which can be changed or adjusted at any time. So once you've chosen your account type, in this particular instance we'll be going for a budget account, we'll then click the next button to move on to the last step, which is account manager. This is the individual who you will be using to look after the account in question. So I'll add the details here now. So once all those details have been added, then we'll just click the submit button. This will end the process and submit the new account, which will be added to the advertiser table. Here's my new account here. Once it's created, it will be added with the status suspended. This means that it's pending review, so an account will need to be reviewed before it goes live. This isn't always the case. A platform can be created to go live straight away. It's a system setting. So if you would prefer for that to be the case, please speak to your account manager, and I'm sure that's something they can help you with. That's pretty much it in terms of creating an advertiser account. If you have any questions about the process or you're not sure about anything, please get in touch with us, and I'm sure that there's something we can do to help you out. Thanks very much.